everyone, it's Perry here from Floof and Feathers with another drawing video today. Actually, doing something a little bit different from what I've done in recent past. This is a new piece of just some fan art that I did. It's a new digital painting. I haven't made one of these in a really long time, and I was really happy with how this one turned out. So I just wanted to do a quick little video showing the drawing process of this coming to life. This is a piece I've called it "Behold the Right Hand of Doom." It has little bit of a kind of a somber vibe, I guess. Sounds a little dark, but I'm sure you'll be able to tell it's inspired very heavily by the Hellboy comics and graphic novels. I've been rereading all of those lately, just devouring them, going through the series, and so naturally felt the inspiration to make a new digital print, a new piece of fan art, just inspired by my love of the series. Uh, which also, by the way, if you've never read the series before, you are absolutely missing out. Get a hold of copies of those and read them if you get a chance. Also, you'll see here working on the thumb of Hellboy's stone right hand there, and it's taking me quite a few attempts to get the shape into something that I'm happy with. I thought about editing that part out a little bit, trimming that down, but I wanted to keep it in there ultimately just to show that, whenever you're working on any kind of drawing, any kind of art piece, you're never going to get it perfectly right the first time. Uh, there's no shame in taking your time and going back and erasing and making mistakes and corrections. No one's art is ever perfect the first time. And so I wanted to make sure that I didn't use any kind of editing or camera tricks with this screen grab to make it look like I like I had this perfect on the first try. I'm trying to show a very accurate, real representation of what it's like when I make my art pieces. So here we are, about 25 attempts later. Well, actually, no, and I'm still erasing it there. Slowly working to get the thumb into something I'm happy with. Um, but for those of you who are familiar with some of Hellboy's story, whether it be from any of the movies or any of the comics, he does have that pretty massive stone right hand that comes down from his elbow. It's I would argue probably one of the most iconic features, not even of just the character, but just the story in general. Even if you've never read any Hellboy, if you've never even seen the movies, you see that stone hand and you can identify what it is. It's that iconic, I would argue. So that was kind of the inspiration for drawing this piece, just because it is such an iconic feature of the story and character. So it just seemed like a pretty fitting little piece of digital art to make, just as a kind of personally commemorating my love of the character and of the series. So just putting in a few shading details there. Also, this is a little bit different if you've seen anything on my website or on my store, some of my other digital uh, paintings and art prints that I've done. This isn't really, any kind of real life landscape or anything, or even just a scenery painting. This is just a straight up uh, fan piece of something I love. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, especially not a fan piece with quite this level of small detail to it. So this is just kind of me trying to get back into it, playing around with it again, and like I said, I'm just really thrilled with how this particular piece turned out. Trying to get the color splash in the background just right, centering the hand a little bit more. There we go. That looks better. And then getting some shading under the hand. And then here you'll see these pieces actually come from uh, one of the one of the comics where Hellboy is learning more about his identity. This is a little. This text was taken from a piece of prophecy that reads, "Behold the right hand of doom." In I remember what language that is. I don't remember, but that's kind of what that text there added along the sides is for. So again, that was just a quick little look at one of my newest pieces that I've drawn. I will have this up on both my own website and on my Etsy shop. If anyone would like to order a digital print of this, I do have those. You can find links to that in the description below, along with links to my main website for my comic series that I write and illustrate, my Patreon page, and everything else that I do online, all of my online presence. I'll make sure to include links to all of that in the description below. But anyway, thanks for sticking around and just watching this quick little video, and I'll see everyone back here next time.